Hey, I know there's a lot of new eyes on the channel, and I just want to let you know that today's video is probably a little bit different than what you normally see here. It's not all I'm ever going to make, so if you don't enjoy it, don't worry, right? Stick around. We'll see you all the other days of the year, but today, I just wanted to make something that I wanted to make. I hope that you enjoy it. If you enjoy the format, let me know in the comments. If you don't enjoy it, let me know in the comments, but tell me why. You know, was it too low effort? Was it too dry? Was it just not enough visually for you? So let me know. Thanks, everybody. Maybe together we can crowdsource a decent YouTube channel through all of your feedback. I've got a real terrible relationship with ranked anxiety. This shit keeps me from playing the game most days because I'm afraid I'm going to get on and I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get angry because I'm losing all my points, brother. It's a real problem because some days I win that battle and I don't let the ranked anxiety get the best of me. I get on the game, I have a good time. Most days, though, I lose that battle, and I get on, I get angry, I get off. Or even worse, I get on, I get angry, I get tilted, and I keep queuing up because I know I can do better, even though I can't because I'm tilted, you know? But I think at the real heart of it all, the reason why I get tilted and I lose and I don't play consistently, especially in ranked matches, is because I'm playing to win all the time. And that probably sounds real obvious. You're like, we're all playing to win. Are you fucking stupid? But that's not that's not really what I mean. I mean how playing to win affects your play style because it really takes a toll on you. I've noticed it a lot recently, switching between like casual match and battle lounges and then going in the ranked match. I play a completely different game. Like in a casual match or in a battle lounge, it's a completely different environment. It's low stakes, there's no points, there's nothing I care about. It's not tied to anything, so I can play the game the way that I know how, the way that I want to, or in the way that will let me get better, right? Maybe I have an objective or something I'm trying to complete mid-game, and I'll just work towards that. But I'm telling you, the moment that Capcom puts a fucking plus 50 after the match, they give me this cool little badge, the monkey in my brain that's clapping the cymbals, he gets hype, dude, and I'm just blinded by winning or losing. That's all that matters to me. It's so disgusting. And it really changes how you play the game. If you're only playing to win, you take no risk. In fact, you don't even do anything really. You just block a lot. You get a lot of stray hits that you don't confirm, and you are afraid to try anything new. That is the last thing you want to do, is anything new. And that's the part that really stunts your growth. Because especially in a new game, we're all playing Street Fighter 6. It's all new to us. We have to experiment. We have to figure things out. There are not 15-page character guides yet. There's not 90-minute character guides and all these advanced, whatever, like Google Docs and shit that everybody had in Street Fighter 5 when I started, because I started like 3 years late. There's none of that shit. The only way for you to figure it out is to try it yourself. But when you refuse to do that because all you're obsessed with is what works and winning, something really funny happens where you lose. you lose way more than you were before when you were actually trying new shit because you need to take risk in order to win. Inherently, you need to take risk. Even the lamest players have to take risk at some point. I'm not talking about huge risk, like running up and DPing somebody. I'm talking about little risk, like sticking out a poke, sticking out a preemptive button. I don't know, crouch medium kick. Like, this shit sounds ridiculous, but it happens to me. Like, I clam up so much because I don't want to whiff and get whiff punished, so I don't stick any buttons out, and I just slowly but surely lose because I'm sitting there blocking 90% of the match. And even guaranteed things like a huge whiff button in my face, I don't whiff punish because I don't trust myself anymore. At that point in the match, I'm so deep in my own head that I won't even whiff punish things that I know I can whiff punish. And so my goal for this whole beta is literally the opposite of what I told you all to do. So, you know, do as I say, not as I do. But I've just been spamming ranked matches. Like, I just am trying to play as many as I can without getting angry and for as long as I can, because I'm not very good at grinding games out. I usually play for like an hour and then I sit around on my ass for 2 and then I get back on, maybe I play for 30 minutes. Like, I don't have a schedule and I'm really bad at it. So I've just been using this beta as like exposure therapy. I mean, it's the exact same rank system that's going to be in the game, except this one is going to be wiped in a few days. There's not as many strings attached. I'm not as attached to rank, but I still get the points at the end, so I still feel something. And it's about like kind of suppressing that feeling, I guess, as much as you can. And there's kind of a couple things I've been telling myself. A lot of it comes from Daigo's book, The Will to Keep Winning. And he talks a lot about how, like, the end of a match is just a result. And if you lose to somebody you think is worse than you or that you should have beat on paper, that's fine. they got a little bit better, and you can learn from it, right? That's really the crux of it all. Is like, is that the word? Crux? It's like the conclusion of it all that that he always comes to is when you lose, there's something that you did wrong that you can learn from, and it's very hard to implement. It's very hard to accept that you lost because of your inadequacies, but you know that's why you lost deep down, and if you can identify it, you can learn from it. The other thing is I really just want to enjoy the process more. Like that sounds like something somebody would tweet out on like their entrepreneurship day trader account to sign up for their MLM. That's not that's not what I'm doing here. But I'm serious. Like I just want to enjoy the process of playing the game more again, like I used to when I started. Like deriving so much joy and happiness from the points and the rank up and tournament results from end products, I guess. Deriving so much joy from end products and using the game as a means to an end is so bad. Like I've talked about it before, but I'm just realizing it all over again. That using the game as a means to an end is just really crippling my joy. Like I really can't enjoy this shit anymore if all I want is points, or all I want is like moral victories over people in battle lounges. Like it's really a sad way to live. Maybe I'm laughing the pain away, or maybe I'm laughing because I understand how silly it is to care that much about those things. Because, I mean, these videos aren't scripted. I literally turn Audacity on and just start speaking and then just make a bunch of cuts. So, like, those... this is, like, a very human moment for me. These types of videos where I make, like, commentary are just very human moments for me. It helps to just talk about it and then listen to it back. Or, like, just say things out loud and then listen to it back. Because you can kind of talk yourself through things, or like talk your thoughts away. But yeah, that's really how I'm using the beta, is like a dry run or a simulation of ranked for when the game comes out. Because I want to play ranked, because it's an easy way to find matches, and I think it's okay to be happy about your rank. Just I put too much happiness into it, and now I'm living through the consequences. I pray none of you have to feel what I felt earlier. Like like there was a very harrowing moment when I was playing against this Ken. I distinctly remember playing against this Ken, and we're just kind of walking around in neutral, not a thought behind our eyes, and he just walks up and whiffs stand heavy kick right in front of me. Like one of the most whip punishable buttons. It's super slow, and he whiffs it right in front of me. And if you watch me play against Ken in 5 at all, 9 out of 10 times I'm whip punishing that. It's so free. But instead, I see the button, and I say, oh, he whiffed. Like subconsciously, I say, oh, he whiffed. And my hand like does not let me whiff punish. My hand, like my hand-eye coordination said, oh, that is a risk. Swinging the button is somehow a risk. Sticking something out is somehow a risk. So we're not going to do that shit because I want to win. And after that happened, I don't even remember if I beat the guy. I was so angry with myself. Because logically, it doesn't make any sense. He stuck out a big-ass button. Even if I swung and whiffed, what is he going to whiff punish with? He's going to fucking speed up his recovery? Like, I don't understand where those, like, irrational thoughts come from. But I'm trying to get to the source of it. And I'm going to fix it, okay? I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to say I'm going to try. I'm going to fucking fix it. Because I'm tired of playing like this. Anyways, that's my 8 minutes for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 10,000. And, yeah, I'll talk to you again real soon.